Hello, and welcome to Goblins 2, the playable demo, which doesn't have an introduction sequence, but we are controlling these two characters, Fingers and Winkle, and we're gonna explore some of the scenes in the game. First, we are going to have a talk with these old men. Yeah, we need to find Lord Tsar. Starving, only the notable has enough to eat. This is the notable, here. Let's have a chat with him. Okay. Can we have that sausage? It's actually salami. In the full version, I believe it's called a sausage. No, we can't have any of that. There's a bottle over here that we perhaps can take. Gotta distract the attention of these two poor old toadstools, and we do that by having Winkle talk to the notable. And then taking the sausage. And while they are laughing, we can actually take the bottle. There we go. And that's all that we can do in this scene. So we are going to go into this direction. We've got a fountain here. The noticeable difference in the full version is that the fountain actually has got some sort of bathing suit on, and you can press this fountain to get some water. While we do that, we can use the bottle on the jet of water. There we go. Now we can use the bottle on the toad. And that means that we've got the stone. Now this is the house of the Tsar, and we can just see if anyone is home. Well, he's got no time. There's also a cellar door over here. But we can't interact with that. There's a nest here, nothing else to interact with. A salesman. Now he's got no time for us, so we need to find a way to distract his attention. We do that by using the stone on the mechanism. But Winkle isn't very good at that, so we're going to let Fingers do it. And now we've got a rung, which we can pull, and then we can have Fingers walk up. We've got a window over here. That's not getting us anywhere. What else is there? Chimney? Okay, now we can come in. Let's have a little chat with this wizard. Your fellow wizard from Middle-earth has sent us. We must find the son of King Angulafre. I know about this. It's the ghastly Ammoniac who is holding the child. This demon has ousted our good king and reigns in his place. That's good to know. Okay, Beardy, get a move on and show us the way. I think in the full version the text is slightly different. He says, tell us where to go and think quick. Apart from that, there isn't actually any difference apart from the cuckoo clock, which is spelled here as cuckoo. And we need to find a key to operate that. And the key is actually behind the kettle here. We're gonna try and fill the kettle with some water. But we haven't got any matches. But the matches are actually inside this rug here, which has a tail. And if we push that tail, then we can see that there is a head opening here. That holds the matches, so we're just gonna take that. We're gonna use the matches on the kettle. And that produces enough steam to have the spring key or big key just changed there. I don't know why. It's not a big key. We can't take it yet. We have to blow out the flame. And we can take the key and we can use the big key or the spring key, which it is actually on the cuckoo's clock. But I'll show you something actually if we let Winkle do it. It's got much funnier. Okay, well that didn't work, so we have Fingers try it. And there's another key, another spring key, which isn't actually a spring key, but we need to get that. We can do that by throwing the stone. There we go. And then we can leave. Because this key actually opens the cellar door. And then we have the wine, which we can take. And then we're going to go back into the village. Now what else is there to do? We have a few flowers here. Winkle will just eat them, but Fingers can actually take them. But they don't look very good, so I'm going to use the bottle on the flowers. They look much better now. So, when we've got this flower, we're going to give it to the notable. And he seems to be fallen asleep, so we can take the salami. No, we can't. We need to find a different way to do that. And that's by moving Fingers on the platform and then pressing the switch. And then we can have Winkle take the salami from up there. There we go. Now I'm not sure if you can actually give the salami to the old men because they were starving. No? No, they don't want to give it, but that's all that we can do here, so we're going to move to the next screen. And the objective here is to get past the giant, get past the dog first, and then move into that direction. But that dog is not letting us pass, so what we can do is we can use the salami on the dog. No, we have to use the salami on Rot. I don't know what Rot is, but full version it's called a pothole. And you can see the dog is stunned by that, so we're going to try that again. So now we can pass. Or so I thought. The giant is not letting us pass. So we're going to make a little hole here. Now we can see what's up with this giant. Please, nice giant, wake up! Well, he isn't very nice. We need to make a little fire here. And somehow we need to wake him up, and we do that by baking an egg. Where to get an egg from? From a chicken, which looks more like a hen to me. That's not going to be the way to do it. So while he's strangling that chicken, we're just gonna hit it over the head with a salami. And that does the trick. So now that we've got the egg, we can use the egg on the fire. Yeah, that seems to have woken him up. It says, "Hey Dumbo, just leave me alone. I'm trying to forget my hunger and thirst." Well, in the full version, the giant is actually slightly more kind. He just mentioned that he wants something to eat and drink. What we need to do is give him the wine. And then we can give him the sausage or the salami. And then he just basically falls back to sleep. So, we can now enter the next part, which isn't in the demo. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Take care.